Quentin Tarantino loves Joker too.
He would.
Absolutely loves it.
He would.
Well, I actually think he loves it for like funny reasons. So
Okay.
just
Probably.
yeah, I'm that's what I'm getting from it anyway. Some of the stuff that he's saying, you're like, yeah. So he does say that Joaquin Phoenix delivers one of the best performances he's ever seen in his life, which I mean, I would just say categorically it's not. But you tell me what you think, whether he's been a bit funny with it. So he says, I really, really liked it, really a lot, like tremendously. And I went to see it expecting to be impressed by the filmmaking, but I thought it was going to be an arm's length intellectual exercise that ultimately I wouldn't think worked like a movie, but that I would appreciate it for what it is. And I'm just nihilistic enough to kind of enjoy a movie that doesn't quite work as a movie. That's like a big giant mess to some degree.
Okay.
And I didn't find it an intellectual exercise. I really got caught up into it. I really liked the musical sequences. I got really caught up. I thought the more banal the songs were, the better they were. Goes further. As much as the first one was indebted to Taxi Driver, this seems pretty effing indebted to Natural Born Killers, which I wrote. That's the Natural Born Killers I would have dreamed of seeing as the guy who created Mickey and Mallory. I loved what they did with it. I loved the direction he took. I mean, the whole movie was the fever dream of Mickey Knox. Wait for it. Todd Phillips is the Joker. The Joker directed the movie. The entire concept. Even him spending the studio's money, he's spending it like the Joker would spend it. All right? And then his big surprise gift, the Jack in the Box, when he offers you his hand for a handshake and you get a buzzer with 10,000 volts shooting you, is the comic book geeks. He's saying F you to all of them. He's saying F you to the movie audience. He's saying F you to Hollywood. He's saying F you to anybody who owns any stock at DC and Warner Brothers. And Todd Phillips is the Joker. Unfilmed the Joker, all right, is what it is. He is the Joker.
Well, that's an interesting way to look at it, I guess.
Yeah.
It seems to me like he had the same reaction we all did, but he just had a great joy from it because he was like, they're fucking Warner Brothers right over with this. That's the impression I got.
Yeah, no, that's a funny take. That is a funny take. But yeah, that is odd. I mean, he is a weirdo, right? I like a lot of his films, most of his films, not every single one, but nearly everything he's written or directed has been very good. But he is a complete freak.
Massive.
I kind of hate him.
Let me just offer this, Bo. Cocaine changes your brain chemistry.
Okay.
So, anyway,
no, I mean, like I've seen him in interview once or twice. Because when I was young or a teenager in the 90s, both Reservoir Dogs and Pulp Fiction in my group of friends were the films. They were 10 out of 10s, and you couldn't say anything against them. And so anyway, I've seen Tarantino interview a bunch of times, and he's a weird dude. Like, and I've seen him say things like he really, really loves crap movies. Like I've seen him explicitly say that and talk about it in detail. Like really, really obscure, low budget black and white westerns that no one's ever heard of. Black exploitation films, very low budget stuff, all sorts of films that nearly everyone would say that's a piece of trash. Like it wasn't worth the celluloid sort of thing. And he's like, no, I love it. You know, it's like that nerdy geeky. No, they're great. They're really, really brilliant. They're kitsch and ironic and all that crap. So it's a funny take. He's not saying it's a good film, is he?
No.
So yeah, I think that's
explicitly. Yeah, I like that it's a mess and doesn't work.
Yeah.
You're like, all right. Like Todd Phillips just burned their budget away. Like he I love it. Like clown show. Just
So he's excited they blew $200 million on this bologna sausage.
Yeah, basically. Right. The concept, even him spending the studio's money.
Fair to that.
It's almost like he took him as saying this is basically a troll film to the studios.
Yeah. Well, it was.
But it was, yeah, it was. Even
Yeah.
though Todd Phillips has come out to try to deny it, it's like, yeah, no, 100%. You were just trolling everyone. Like 100, everyone gets that 100%. It's just a big finger to everyone. Like we all know it. You can't expressly admit it, but we all know it.
The problem is that that's all well and good, and perhaps even funny on some level, but it's actually a bit out of order, a bit of a piss take for someone that spent money and time to go and see it, though, right? It's all very well to do that, fine, yeah, and the joke's on the studio, good, all right, but fans of the franchise went out and spent time and money on it. That's not cool. Well,
yeah. And yeah, I think he did actually like it. Like he's saying he really liked it. But remember, he also says, I enjoy a movie that doesn't work as a movie. It's a giant big mess.
Well, he probably loves The Last Jedi then.
So he's appreciating it for what it is and it being shit. I don't think there's any other way really to interpret that, to be honest. It doesn't remove the way that he likes it. Like he still likes it, but he's openly admitting, yeah, it's a big mess. It doesn't work as a movie. And literally by saying, yeah, like the Joker directed the movie, spent the money. It's a big FU to Warner Brothers. It's a big FU to everyone. I don't know. I think it's brilliant. Absolutely hilarious. So funny. Oh dear. And culture? Did you chime in on this that much? I don't think you did you?
As much as I really want to. I mean, if he's serious about this, for the reasons he's serious about it, I figure it's great. I mean, if this is a long game troll, and a bunch of the directors that make these, more artsy films are in on it, then it's even better. If this is, Tarantino off the reservation, then that's fine too. And, I just, to me, it's just like he's quite out of his mind. And, cocaine's a hell of a drug.
Yeah, I would agree.
Well, I don't know. I mean, yeah. I thought the more banal the songs were, the better they were. I mean, that's telling.
I look, a lot of this is just not uplifting about the film. He's being happy. He's being positive about this complete car crash, and
banal's not positive.
That's what I just said.
What?
He's poking fun.
Oh, right.
Yeah, he's taking a piss, as you guys would say. I think. Am I using those terms right?
Piss, not a piss.
It sounds like there's a thing about being a contrarian as well, right? Everyone's panning this. The whole world's panning this thing. So I'll come out and say, yeah, it's crap, but I liked it. Still.
I liked it. You know what? This particular load smelled amazing. And despite the fact that it was on fire floating down there, in the stream in a dumpster, it was brilliant. Everybody likes a burning poo trash fire floating down the river. There you go.
Dear, oh dear. So super funny. This is on streaming now anyway, and it's kind of died a death on there as well. So, what a surprise! What a surprise!
I will never watch it. Ever.
Not remotely keen on it. Not
no,
curious.
I've got no plan.
I hate Lady Gaga. And
she's barely in it, really, to be honest.
Oh, really?
Sing either. Yeah, he doesn't really sing that much.
She's in it too much, in my opinion, but it's fine.
Yeah, fair.
The only good thing about this film was the cartoon at the beginning.
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah,
I'll give you that. That was good. That was good, actually.
The rest of it was like more annoying than almost anything else. I could not believe how many different times can you interrupt a scene for another scene that's incongruent. How many times can you interrupt something that's building somewhere with, a completely, disconnected song from the actual experience that you're at? I was like, this is just garbage. It was honestly edited by like a 4-year-old, just like a schizophrenic 4-year-old got on there and just said, "Oh, I'm going to edit this film."
Todd Phillips did it, I think.
I can tell. So, yeah. No. I mean, look, if he edited it for the purpose of losing money, he did a great job.
Well, we determined when we talked about this in the past that he's not very good at doing sequels.
No.
I don't think he's made a good sequel movie ever in his career.
Oh, come on. The Hangover 2 and 3, they were just amazing in a way. Yeah.
Yeah. That was one of those movies that like this Joker film, that there just needed to be one. It worked with that one. And it didn't need a sequel. It didn't need another one. But when you get the greedy studios involved and they start throwing money at you, it's like, all right, this doesn't really need a sequel. But if you're paying me this much money, I'll throw something together.
Yeah. Well, fun times. Let's shuffle on from